Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Oblivion and the Underdeep. We are at war with the world of... There they are. Oh, hello.
Death to the Meskin.
Death to the Meskin.
For
the glory of Sheogorath. You know they're saying the same on the other side. This is a very apt metaphor for real-world religious battle. I'm just saying. This girl, she's coming straight for me. She's ignoring everyone else and just looking at me. Do I really need to join in on this? I mean, she is getting... How do I put this nicely? She's kind of getting gangbanged a little bit. Let's have a look at it. Ooh, alluring dark... Oh, 67 arrows. Hello. Oh my god. Right, these ones kind of suck though. I don't want 15s, I don't think. Where's the other last gone? Hello? Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna hang back. I don't think I'm really necessary. My concern is more that if I get involved, I'll accidentally hurt some of my own people. For the mad god.
Kneel before the saints. Kneel before the saints.
Kneel before the saints. Alright, I didn't think it was that kind of party. I did say it was a gangbang, to be fair. So there probably would be some kneeling. Oh god, I'll stop. It's too early in the day for this kind of talk. Stella! I can't safely. There we go. I want to help, I do, I promise. See, I already... I'm sorry. See, I already hit her. It was just... No. It was just one accidental hit and now she's going to try to murder me, unironically. It wasn't meant to go like this, Golden Saint. Oh my gosh, she's tough. Oh my gosh, she's a monster. There we go. Just had to build it up a little bit. Oh, what a monster! Whatever. Right? Do I want 16s? You know what? I probably am not going to have another opportunity to get this gear, the golden. Oh, with what? All this nonsense. Probably not going to get the chance to get this stuff ever again. So I think it does make sense to pick it up. I don't really want it though. Ooh, hello. Oh, hello. You know what? That's stupid. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm over encumbered already. It'll still be here anyway. Stuff doesn't seem to fade in this game. It'll just stay here forever. Where's it all gone? Don't know. To war! Hopefully with the right people this time. They kind of just all left me behind. Ladies, hello. Okay, I'll just run through the darkness on my own, shall I? Oh, there we go. Alright. Not totally sure what's going on. Surprisingly lost more of them than I expected, given just how few dark seducers were knocking about. It is a little silly that it only... Oh, hello. It only took one accidental hit for them to turn on me like that, but whatever.
Kneel before the saints. For the mad god.
Careful. We're okay. Those, thank you very much. Oh my god, I'm going to be loading on arrows forever. I don't think I even need to make any anymore. Oh, it's the Greca Drake. The Dark Seducer commander is dead. I should finish off the remaining Dark Seducers in Cylon to complete the Golden Saints' victory. Let me loot. Oh. I'm out of charge. Oh, okay. It's getting a little bit kicky offy here. I'm gonna have to charge up. I do have another gem, I think. Oh, mama! 206.9. Oh my god, I'm excited. If I was a Grand Soul gem, I would begin with G personally. That's just me. That's how I roll. I'll do. No, I'm not allowed to change targets. See you later.
before the saints.
Oh, I'm so paranoid, man. I don't know if I even need to take 17s anymore. I might just take... Am I ever encumbered on arrows? Right, let's do some ditching here. Okay, I don't think I want 17s. I think I'm going to drop 17s. That's crazy to me. Because I've got so many 19s. I've got 200 and... Yeah, I don't need these. Wow, what a world. Don't need 17s, don't need 16s, don't need the bow, don't need the dagger. I do need to go clean my inventory a little bit. Maybe I just swap. I think I'm going to swap. I'm going to drop this. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Be so careful. I hate it. I'm not built to be careful. Why are they all attacking me? Leave me alone. Ladies, please. God. Oh, I'm just using beguiling dark arrows for the rest of my life, I'm pretty sure. What am I ever encumbered with? I'm so heavy. I mean, they're quite light. I don't even know. There's nothing heavy in my inventory. What is weighing me down right now? That's right. Well, I guess it's these. I don't need all of these. Why can't I drop that? Oh, there we go. I don't really need any of those, if I'm totally honest. I mean, I've got 2 weapons on me that I don't need. The Thorn Shield. I want to... do I want to keep that? Yeah, I want to keep it. Rune's Edge can go, Crimson... Like, I got a lot of stuff that I don't need, but I don't want to get rid of right now. I want to store in the inventory thing. Get rid of that. Eh. As long as I can move. Oh, down you pop. Stop it! I've got 454 of the bloody things. Right, I guess we'll drop the... We can't drop Daedric, we can drop the Ebony. Still over encumbered. Drop the glass as well. Still over encumbered. I don't know what to get rid of anymore. Some of these, I guess. Some eggs. There we go. Alright, I'm not allowed any more loot. We're good though, we're good, I can move. And then we're going home and clearing the inventory out a little bit. What am I doing now? I should finish off the remainder. Oh, they're not all dead. No. Hello? Hello? Right, I guess there's more of them down this way. Let's use the bow anyway. Alright, well. Inauspicious start to the video. Oh, still not done though. Don't know where we're going. Just gonna follow the red marker and hope that something good happens. That sounds like a plan, eh? I feel like it's leading me out of the building though. Maybe I have to go find the leader, get her to activate the flames. I'm thinking maybe there's a sneaky little dark seducer hanging out somewhere who needs darkly seducing. Sounds like fun. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's one left outside. Vika. I think she's their commander. One of the commanders. For the mad god. Careful. Careful. There we go. The dark seducers in Cylon have been destroyed. I shall speak to Cannae about lighting the flame of Agnon now that her forces control both of the altars. Are you Cannae? No, she's going to be back in... Yeah, she's going to be all the way back at the bloody flame. I had to come outside to murder one person. Now I've got to run all the way back. Oy vey. I have exciting things to talk about, but I'm always very conscious. I don't want to talk about myself in the first 10 minutes of the video. It's like a half an hour thing. Just things are happening, okay? That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. For now, I shall focus on seducing. It does sound like a beat, to be fair. Well, not really. I don't think I'm very seductive, actually. Now that I think about it. Too blunt. I can't remember last time I tried to like... Oh my god, this looks crazy. These matrices are awesome, actually. It feels so weird to throw them away, but I genuinely don't need them for anything. But they look so cool, I want to carry them with me. Can't say the same for the eggs, admittedly. What is going on? I've had dreams just like this.
Victory is ours. I have already selected a candidate for the honor of kindling the altar of rapture.
Is it me?
I will now claim the honor of victory for myself, here on the altar of despair.
Thanks for your help.
Not at all. It was an honor to carry out such an agreeable duty at the personal command of Lord Sheogorath's personal emissary. Now, it is my even greater honor to die in my lord's service. Farewell.
See you later. Did I know they died doing this? I think so. Oh, look at him behind. That's creepy. Oh, well, there's another corpse in there, at least. Cool. Can I sacrifice the self on the altar of despair in order to light the flame of Agnon? I can now retrieve the flame from the courtyard and bring it back to New Sheoth as Sheogorath commanded. Back we go again. That's a fun little mission, though. Pretty novel. Always appreciate doing things that we don't usually do. What's this do, by the way? Oh. Okay. Less exciting than it looked, admittedly. Well, that's alright. I'm not concerned. I'm going to just move some things. I've had this problem ever since I moved... I can't remember what I did. I got my new PC, and obviously I plugged things in again and moved some... Just mute myself by accident. Move some things around, and every now and again now, when I'm recording, I get this like really high-pitched buzzing noise. You'll have noticed it on a few videos, maybe in the past. I've got better at killing it, so I'm just moving things on my desk. I've got better at removing it through audio editing afterwards, but inevitably, if I have to audio edit my videos, it ruins things a little bit. It kills my voice a little bit because it's drawing noise out of the video, and it can't be so hyper-specific that it doesn't have any impact on my own voice. And for the last few weeks, it's been gone. And then I recorded this morning some big news for Just Box Survival, and whoa, it came back again. It's really irritating me. I don't know how to long term make it go away. Am I standing in this? Don't I die? Oh. That wasn't very dramatic. I stepped into the flame of Agnon and am now ablaze with the holy fire. I shall return to New Sheoth and light the great torch in the Saladododa. Alright, to the Saladododa. It's not a word I want to say. It's close enough to Saladododa. Actually, my video just went online, I believe. I got a big preview last night of Just Box Survival. Lots of new gameplay and screenshots and stuff, and people will finally stop asking me if the game's been cancelled. Well, they won't, though. That's the thing. Some people will not see the video, and then I will still get questions and comments saying, "Oh, they've cancelled it. It's never coming out." Even though we just got like a 7-minute clip this morning. Dinosaur fans are weird. Right. So it's like a church. Hello.
Ah, you burn with the purging fire of Agnon, the flame of truth, the flickering beacon of hope in the gloom of despond.
People do say that to me.
Light the great torch for dementia. Illuminate the conspiracies. Deepen the shadows. The people of Crucible await their hero.
Okay. No. Think about Mania, actually.
Oh no! You don't want to do that. Don't believe their lies. They are no true friends. Don't you see it? How they whisper behind your back. No, light the torch for dementia, and you'll see how we treat our friends. Dementia takes care of its own. Few know that the hero who lights the torch for dementia is granted the Ring of Intrigue, a boon for those who would gain access to hidden knowledge. Surely you will do what is right, won't you?
Let me think about it.
Yes. Let your mind worry at the problem. Let fear and dismay over making the wrong choice sink their talons deep into your brain.
You're not the most convincing man I've ever met.
You've brought it. The holy flame of Agnon. The fire of inspiration and rapture. If you light the great torch on the mania side of the Sacellum, you will be a hero to the people of Bliss, I assure you.
I'll light it for you.
I knew I saw the glint of true mania in your eyes, my child. Go now and let the holy flame inspire the people of Bliss to new heights of madness.
Well, I don't know. Okay. I've only got one green icon now, so I'm assuming it's this one. Fire. It just says Firegate. Hello? Okay. Do I need to use a spell? I don't think it's a spell. I think, yeah, it's Flame of Ankh. Do I just stand in? Oh, there we go. I should report to Sheogor if I've lit the great... Did I do the right one?
And welcome.
Yeah, right. It locked away the one that I didn't choose,
Darkest
just in case.
blessings upon you.
Every resident of Split has a
Yes.
double living in the
Oh,
town.
hey.
It is by the order of the Mad
Oh, I never
God.
went to Split. I should go back to
The
Split.
residents don't
Hey, Shio.
like it, though. Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time.
No, that's what I'm here for. I suppose.
The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces. And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs. You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jiggalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before. Why not? Something has to work. Once, I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter. It didn't slow them down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. And it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter. And tears. But this is all new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of. Until I did. It's sure to work, even though it might not. Now, you'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where the backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand. You'll need to control one of the courts of madness. Replace a current duke, or duchess, whichever. That will command respect. The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side.
Won't the dukes be displeased?
No. No. Absolutely not. Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them. Speak to Arctis and Dervenin, the High Priest at the Sacellum Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one. And he looks better in a suit.
A suit? Talk to me about the Grey March, Sheo.
It's already started, but you might be able to stop it. We're making you into a leader that people can trust. Someone to look up to. Someone to blame. Once I'm gone, things usually get bad quickly. Lots of defections, lots of carnage, but with you at the helm, things will be different. This time, I'll beat him. I can't stand losing, and I don't mind cheating.
Shocking.
Come visit again,
Oh.
or I'll pluck out your eyes.
I'm not going to visit if you keep doing that, what you just did. Alright, we'll go chat to these lads. It's interesting that the plot of this is... He's lured us in because we are strong, powerful, the hero of Kvatch, closing Oblivion Gates, so that we can rule the realms of madness in his wake to kind of hold power for him. He's turning us into a quasi-Daedric prince of our own accord. I like that flame. Alright. No, not you. Where's the other one? Where's my side? Hey, well, hello, buddy. Well, I need to think about this. We have to depose one of the two. Now, logically, both make sense, because A, we'd maybe want to depose the leader of Bliss, because that's the side I've chosen, right? And it makes sense that those are the people I would manage, right? The people on the madness side. But on the other side of that, if I depose the leader of Dementia, then we've got people who are sympathetic towards Bliss in both positions. You know what I mean? And also I wouldn't have to kick out the current leader off Bliss, which would again seem like a positive. But on the other hand, she's cuter. So I think that's going to rule the day, if I'm honest.
Tiding, the great torch shines with the pure light of mania. You chose well. In accordance with the ancient tradition, receive now the raiment of Arden Sul in honor of your mighty deed in service to mania.
Replacing a duke.
Yes, how we would all aspire to be as great a leader as the first. Our savior, Arden Sul, the greatest duke of the ages. We celebrate him with the ritual of accession, the path to maniac bliss.
Okay, ritual.
An important part of our history, my friend. I would be glad to tell the tale if you have a moment.
I suppose.
Arden Sul was perhaps the greatest duke to walk our land. Many years ago, he decided to hold a night of absolute indulgence, resplendent with dance, wine, and sex, to celebrate his fondness for his brethren. The green moat flowed like water in a stream, as the revelers voraciously succumbed to its rapturous ways.
This hardly sounds lethal.
Ah, but it was. As the bacchanal reached a crescendo, the people began to clutch their chests as their very hearts exploded. The green moat had taken its toll. The ground stained a deep crimson as the sanguine liquid flowed from their lifeless bodies. To represent that night, when the ruler of mania is to be replaced, he partakes of the green moat and allows his lifeblood to flow upon the altar. Certainly, when the ruler of mania has decided it is time, he will choose a successor from his court. The successor is invited to a huge celebration, a night of hedonistic revelry, wine, song, and of course, green moat. During this, the exiting regent imbibes 3 doses of the potent drug. This causes his heart to burst, and his lifeblood flows from his body. The successor then gathers the drug-tainted blood and brings it to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I will proclaim the successor a duke or duchess. Then, Sheogorath gives his blessing, and the cycle is completed.
I've spoken to Dervanin, High Priest of Mania. What a title. The ritual of accession for Mania requires the current ruler to commit suicide by taking 3 doses of green moat, which is lethal. Then his drug-tainted... His? Oh, Then his drug-tainted blood must be brought to the altar of Ardensul at the Sacellum. I should now speak to Arctus to learn of Dementia's ritual. Okay, so... slightly rough. I have to... I mean, how do I convince the current Duke to kill himself?
Another sheep returns to the flock.
Oh, I thought you were going to insult me there.
I'm disappointed in your choice. You'll find Mania to be a fickle friend. Seldom is the subject ever Wait a moment. Did you want to hear the history of the ritual?
Go on, then.
As it happened so many years ago, my lord Ardensul suspected a traitor in his midst. Not wishing to find himself on the wrong end of a blade, he gathered his flock here in the Sacellum. By poisoning the sacramental wine, Ardensul was able to suppress any such conspiracy in one fell swoop.
He killed... Okay, this is sounding a little bit like the Kool-Aid cult thing.
Yes. He then removed their hearts from their bodies and used his ancient scrying technique, known as visceromancy, to read their lifeblood. When Ardensul couldn't divine the traitor's true nature in their hearts, he became distraught and took his own life in the same way. From that day on, the ritual of accession for the throne of Dementia was set.
Why do you worship this guy? he just sounds like a paranoid maniac. He decides that there's a traitor, so he murders everybody, tears out their hearts, reads their soul via their blood, realizes that none of them are the traitors, gets sad about it, and then kills himself as well. How is any of this meant to be a positive?
Very well. Spoken like a true son of the Demented. To become the ruler of Dementia, the current leader's heart must be cut out and brought to the altar of Ardensul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I can pronounce the heart-bearer a duke or duchess. Then, all that is required is the blessing of our lord, Sheogorath.
Oh, is that all? Syl would have to be slain by the successor and a heart brought to the altar. Bloody hell. I mean, neither choice is fantastic. Alright, Shale, let's chat.
You're back! How nice for you! Does that mean you've made a decision? Or are you lost? Suicidal? Just let me know.
I think...
A friendly word of warning before you choose.
Oh?
Once you've decided which Duke to replace, there's no turning back. One choice. No more. No less. Try not to do something stupid. So which is it? What will it be? Mania? Dementia? The suspense is killing me! Or you, if I have to keep waiting.
I think I'm going to take over Mania. I also like the idea of both, like, two women running the show a little bit. And also, he annoys me more than she... Like, he's a drug addict and... I mean, that doesn't mean he should die. To be fair, she's paranoid. Oh, I guess they do link in, like, yeah. But I think it makes more sense for me to rule Mania, really. And you know what? He's dying for a good cause. Like, I'm sure he wouldn't be that sad about it, really. Also, I think he bangs Elytra and it's weird. I choose Théoden, Duke of Mania.
A safer choice, perhaps. Maybe you'll live through this. Théoden's a bit lost these days. Not that it's a bad thing, it suits him. Until now. Besides, won't it be a grand surprise when you make his heart burst from too much green moat? Théoden loves surprises. Théoden may be in a constant state of euphoria, but I wouldn't underestimate his intelligence. This is so much fun! We will speak when your task is complete.
I think it's nice that you get to make a choice, but I again feel like maybe it should just lock you into a choice because... Oh, I don't have a quest marker. Because... it just feels like that initial choice didn't really matter that much, you know? I'm not really sure how it did matter other than the one quest so far. I should begin asking around New Sheoff about Théoden's court and learn the best way to get him to overdose on green moat without his knowledge. Well, we should probably go the other side, first of all. Talking Mania, which I'm assuming I can get to by just going down here. Bliss. What I need is a bloody house. Actually, that's what we should do first. Go clear out the old inventory. I would like a house. I would like somewhere I can drop things off. Although I guess I would have to come back and pick them all up anyway. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I need to get rid of Dawnfang. I can't hack seeing Dawnfang pop up in Dawnfang and Duskfang every 12 hours. Oy vey. Alright, anyways, it's long enough into the video I can talk about myself. So, I mentioned yesterday's... Things have happened since yesterday's video. I mentioned there's a job thing going on, right? I've got like an interview next week. It doesn't feel like it's an interview anymore. It's kind of crazy. So, I sent a document to the guy who I'm interviewing with. Sent him a document yesterday evening, afternoon, whatever. And just sort of listing my skills and why I want the job and my passion for the role and all this kind of nonsense. And he got back to me this morning, basically asking... So the idea is I would be part-time, obviously. I'm going to keep the Hearts of Order just in case. I have to go sell these potions as well. The idea is I would be part-time and then I work on YouTube at the side, and I can juggle that. That's fine. That's okay. I've done it before, and it was absolutely okay. But the guy seems very like I said. The guy seems very eager. He messaged me back saying basically, "Oh, would you be willing to work full time? We could use you in the business." Basically, like for the firm is massive. This is like a multi-million-pound law firm that's expanding all the time. It's a huge business. And this guy's one of the guys who owns it. And he was talking about... Do I care about these? I shouldn't really. I'm going to get rid of all these. Oh, what's this do, actually? The raiment. Fortify intelligence, shield and self, resist paralysis, fortify willpower. I'm just keeping things for no good reason. I'm going to sell the rest, I think. Crimson Eviscerator, Dawnfang, Ceremonial Sword. Again, do I need to keep Rainbow for any particular reason? Not really, but whatever. Rune's Edge. Okay, let's get rid of all that. Should be good. Then we'll have to go flog some stuff. Sorry, I've completely lost my train of thought. Choo-choo! Oh, there it is. Found it. But yeah, so he messaged me just saying, oh, okay, right. Well, look, I really like your skill set, blah, 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 and we could use someone like that in the firm. So the idea at the moment is I go in and they're setting up a new business, basically, that my dad is going to run. That's kind of how I got my foot in my door, in the door. But I don't want to be attached to my dad. I like, he's going to retire in 5-10 years or something like that, and I want the potential to keep working there. I don't want my existence at this company to be predicated on my dad being there. So working for the firm on a wider basis is actually very appealing in that way, because it doesn't matter what my dad does, it's my own thing, essentially.
Keep your magical equipment charged.
Recharge all is slower than individually recharging. That's a very slow animation right there for some reason. Alright, let's flog some stuff. This might take a while. Potions.
That's a...
But anyway, so he's like, okay, so would you be willing to work for the wider company? Because we could do with someone with your skill set. I get the feeling they don't really have anyone who has any video capabilities, which is the main thing I'm sort of selling myself on. And also graphic design, and then social media and copywriting and stuff like that. Those are my sort of 3 main skills I'm bringing to the table. And I've made the point that I think video is very important for, I don't know, for sort of progressive modern social media, and he obviously agreed with that. And clearly they don't really have anyone who does that, and I've been doing it for 13 years. So, but it's like, okay, yeah. So, are you gonna do part time and work on this, or do you want to come on full time?
I'd usually pay.
And work on the entire firm because we could do some with that skill set. And also, how much money do you want? So I think we're kind of past the interview stage already, and it's like, this is happening. How do we make it work for everybody, kind of thing? Why are these? Oh, they're flawed. That's why. I don't think I found any odd things still. I'll keep the gems.
You've made a good bit of
Now, the
gold.
problem, of course, is I don't want to... I don't really want to... I'm kind of down to go full-time. Like, it would be a possibility. How are we doing? How are we doing? Why am I so heavy? Oh, armor.
Good. Have a look around. You won't fight. That's more.
I'm kind of down to go full time. Like, it wouldn't be a big deal. Wait, there's nothing here. Why am I so heavy? I don't understand. What is weighing me down? Is it the arrows? That is, yeah, the arrows are 220, to be fair. That's quite a lot. That's 20. That's 50. Yeah, okay. I'm beginning to see it. But the thing is, for me to go full-time would require a wage above what I think they're going to be willing to pay, if I'm totally honest. And B, would require some pretty insane flexibility because I would not want to give up on YouTube. It sounds daft, but they could offer me like 70,000 a year to go full time, and I still wouldn't want to stop doing YouTube because as soon as you get like a set wage, and don't get me wrong, that is way more than I make on YouTube. Please don't misunderstand. But as soon as you go on like a set wage, I don't know, the scope isn't there anymore. Like, I'm always going to back myself to get YouTube back to where I want it to be, you know, long term, and to get it back to a really good position. And whilst you can increase your earnings and your wage at a company and stuff like that, it's less personally driven and it's less... Oh, I don't know. There's just something about being so in control of my own destiny that I really like and I'm so used to. Please don't misunderstand this. I'm not going anywhere. Like, YouTube is very much continuing, regardless. Because I don't think I'm going to accept the offer to go full time. For multiple reasons. It's not just concerns about time and money. I'll wait till next day and start talking to people. But yeah, it's an interesting situation I find myself in suddenly. This is a big firm and they need someone who does May stuff. And they're probably willing to pay a decent amount. I'm going to have a little word. But even if it's part-time, I'm going to, like he said, how much you want to... like, I have to tell him what I'm expecting in terms of remuneration, even just working part-time, which is very much the plan. And I'm trying to decide how cheeky I can be, how much money I can get out of them, because there's a balance between, you know, knowing your worth. At the end of the day, I have quite a unique skill set, and there's not many people with my level of experience who are doing outside work like this, you know. 800,000 YouTube subscribers, all this kind of jazz. On the other hand, I don't want to be too cheeky and annoy anyone. And in terms of like video and video editing,
Cylon is ours at last.
I've been doing it a long time, but I wouldn't say I'm like that knowledgeable all told about filming and audio and all that, because I record gameplay mostly, or at least I did for most of those years. Very little of my filming was with a camera in person. So I don't want to over-egg my abilities, as it were. But I also want to get paid. So I don't really know what I'm going to do.
I don't belong here. I'm not crazy. Not like the rest of them. They watch me, you know, waiting for me to go crazy. But I won't. Nope.
Thaden.
If I were you, I'd check with Thaden's steward, Wide-Eye. You could usually find her roaming around New Sheoth or spending a lot of time on the palace grounds.
Your hair looks crazy.
Bye.
Will do. But yeah, I haven't replied to the email yet. Just thinking it over. I'm meant to be meeting him next week. It's not really an interview, it's going to be a chat. In these situations, we don't really interview, it's more like does this work for me? Does this work for you? It's a mutual, like, yeah, it's a mutual thing, essentially. They need me, I need them. We'll both survive without each other, that kind of thing. I don't know what to do. I need to solidify my future. That's always my thought at the moment. I need to solidify it. And I was looking at houses. I found somewhere that I really want to live. And I found a house I really want to live in. Because it's on the doorstep of a nature reserve. That gets like loads of bats and birds and beavers and all this kind of stuff. It sounds really nice. And that's the kind of suburbs I can handle living in if I've got like mass amounts of nature nearby and readily accessible. But anyways, if I took this job, I think I could overpay my mortgage by a fairly significant amount and probably clear the mortgage in about 10 years if I did the maths correctly, which I probably didn't. And I think inherently if you can clear a mortgage and you've got rid of it and you're out of that payment a month, you kind of solidify your future anyway, in a way. You know, even if I became relatively dirt poor from YouTube and made no money and lost the job, I'd have somewhere to live and all the money would just be on survival and food and living life. You know what I mean? Like, I think rent and mortgage payments are the biggest expense any of us have to deal with in our lives. So being able to get out from under that in relatively short amount of time is very, very appealing. If I could do that in 10 years, that'd be a really big deal. This is assuming I don't have kids and any form of other expense whatsoever. I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, but I don't know. Anyways, you're all caught up. Hi, Wide Eye.
How can I help you this fine day?
I'm trying to murder your leader, so help.
Such a kind and noble man. In times like these, it's good to have a leader who still enjoys all the modern pleasures Mania has to offer.
Pleasures?
Well, yes. Apart from enjoying his painting, reading a good book, or a rousing night of erotic bedroom games.
I'm listening.
I'm speaking of Greenmote, of course. There is no greater pleasure. If I didn't have such a busy daily routine, I'd likely indulge myself in its pleasures more often. Very well. I see little harm in telling you.
Oh,
After a
fool.
bit of reading in the garden and running my special errand at noon, I like to shop at Books of Bliss. Around 8 p.m. we are served dinner. Gundlar is quite a chef and prepares Thaden's meals personally, adding just a hint of Greenmote. After that, we dance, we sing, or we do whatever else suits my lord's tastes.
Can I have this job?
Greenmote is the refined version of the spores that are harvested from the spore trees that dot Mania. We keep the Greenmote safely tucked inside the Greenmote silo. You can imagine the ruckus if its location was known. Only a select few, such as myself, know the silo's location. However, we are sworn to secrecy.
Okay, that might be true, but why don't you tell me anyway?
There isn't enough gold or enough jokes in the world that would convince me to tell you where the Greenmote is located.
Oh. Fine.
Farewell.
Okay, so I think I need to try... I mean, she's as soul as a brick, this lass. She said, and I quote, she does a special errand at noon. It just happens to be 11:24 a.m, so we just need to hang out a little bit, and we'll follow her to, assumedly, the silo. Stock up on Greenmote, and then, I'm guessing, just throw a ton of it in the meal, right? And then that'll be it. Ain't it funny that Sheogorath is making me murder one of his leaders? I mean, it seems like a fun place to live in some ways, but the other half of that is your leader, your supreme leader, is an absolute goddamn mad Daedric prince who just willy-nillingly blah 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 murders everybody. Anything new here? Let's have a little poke around while we wait. But yeah, so I found this little town. So I was talking about living in the city or living in the suburbs. I don't want to live in the suburbs. Suburbs are hell. But I kind of want to live somewhere that's got decent transport links, at least into the city. I don't want to feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere. And if I'm going to live in a little town or something, I want to live in a town that's got a little bit of life and some young professionals and people my age and yada, 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 right? That's all kind of part of the goal. And also readily accessible to nature. I'm being quite specific, but there's a little town near Nottingham that's got good links into the city and has this beautiful nature reserve that's open all day for free and has tons of animals. It's got like 12 species of bat or something. Tons and tons and tons of birds, tons of different mammals, obviously tons of insects. And one of the houses I was looking at is about like a 5-minute walk away. So I could just... Like today, for example, I did my video today. I woke up very early today. I got my Best in Slot video done. I'm getting this done by 1:30, 2-ish or whatever. And I could just go and spend a few hours hanging around the nature reserve, taking photos. And it'd be so cool. So that's very much a big consideration. Because it's got the big load of nature and it's got links to the city. It's kind of the dream, honestly. So that's the other concern as well. I don't know how much this guy and this company are expecting me to be in the office. I don't want to live here. You know, I'm trying to move out of this area and this city, and the office is based in this city. So if they need me in once a month to catch up and stuff, that's fine. I'll commute. If it's weekly, I kind of have to stay in this area. You know, I can't be miles away. So I need to talk to them about that as well. I'm done with this area. It's not even that bad. Houses are dirt cheap. You can get a beautiful house. But no, it's just dull. I followed Wide-Eye to her unremarkable alcove in the palace courtyard. I should watch from this vantage point to see what she does. She doesn't... Oh. Okay. We need to produce 2 extra doses without being caught. Well, I have a very good way to do that. In we go. Wait, I'm gonna wait an hour. Is it still open? Yeah, alright. Just to make sure she wasn't standing right by the doorway or something. Here we go. So I'm guessing 1 dose goes in his meal by default. We just need to add... I mean, I would be pretty... It's like eating pufferfish and stuff like that, you know. I would always be a little bit wary of something that, if prepared slightly incorrectly, could kill me. I don't think I would be dabbling in the green mode, if I'm totally honest. I thought it's more drug-like, but it seems like it's just a flavouring that happens to also kill you. Which cannot possibly be worth it. Are you really going to trust your chef not to accidentally add a couple extra doses? Oh. Is this cool? I've obtained 2 doses of green moat. I now need to sneak into Thadon's kitchen sometime before 8 o'clock and attempt to slip an extra dose into an evening meal and into his wine. Okay. Back we go. It's the afternoon still, isn't it? Yeah, it should be early afternoon. Should be perfect timing to get this done. Can't I see a bloody thing? Invisibility really does make life... Oh, 60... Oh, God, athletics is so slow. I don't think I'm ever going to max athletics. I don't think we'll max it before this game ends. We are going to start training it, as I've said. That's going to be the next thing we start to level up.
Yes? Cease your prattling. Farewell.
That's a bit harsh. Yes. Cease your prattling. How dare you say a single word to me, you fool. Foolish lizard. Yeah. Yeah. To the kitchen. Kitchen, as they say en français. Probably. Oh, Thaden. I am sorry. Like, one of you has to die. And he's... I mean, really, he's probably nicer than Syl, if we're totally honest. But, what is a boy to do? If you were role-playing like a totally ethical, good character, this DLC would be a nightmare for you. What would you do? Yeah, you can't play the DLC. It doesn't make any sense. You'd have to just pretend you've been corrupted by the prince, I guess. Which is not outside of the realms of possibilities. I think this is the right way. Hello. Wait, is that the wine there? Nope. There we go. And then the food. What is he eating today? Cheese, bread, meat. I've slipped an extra dose of green meal into Faden's meal and wine. I should proceed to the dining area at 8 o'clock for the evening feast and watch the effect the overdose has on Thaden. Lovely jubbly. It's like a Dark Brotherhood mission, this. And not the first time I've said that. There's a lot of this DLC that feels Dark Brotherhood adjacent. That's exactly what I mean. Like, we've killed a guy. We've assisted... Oh, God. Excuse me. We've assisted suicided someone, and we're now murdering the leader of a political party and small nation. Alright, let's wait for 4 hours, and then proceed to the dining hall.
Hello.
Hello. Have a little sit down. What delicious looking food. Don't you want to partake, Faden? Why is this stealing? Why do I not get to eat? Not that I really want the swamp wine, but still. Oh, I could have done it here, I think, actually. That's interesting. Any minute now, Thaden. Oh, wide eyes. Turn around, wide eyes. Every now and then I die to green dose green moat overdose. Turn around, wide eyes. Every now and then I overdose. And I need green moat tonight. And I need green moat more than ever.
Greetings.
Those eyes. Oh, the eggs. Do we eat the eggs?
Greetings, friend.
Oh, here we go. Chowing down. I'm just staring at him across the table. Always be very suspicious if someone watches you eat this intently. It can't possibly be a good sign. Hey, Gundlow. Oh, I've entered the main hall. Yeah, okay.
Oh my, yes, I feel especially delighted this evening. Perhaps it's time I recited my latest soliloquy. The lady fair, our love is told, with a hair as fine as soft-spun gold, lips as red as sun-drenched dawn, skin as soft as a newborn fawn, eyes as blue as a cerulean sea. What? My heart can't breathe. Help me.
Right. After Faden rose to deliver an odd soliloquy, he clutched his heart and fell to the ground dead. I should now collect as much of his tainted blood as possible. She's sad about it. He's cheering.
There's no need to mourn. The ritual has begun. Be happy. May all your days be filled with enlightenment and mirth.
Oh, Gundlar.
I never suspected it was Thaden's time, but what's done is done. I honor his choice.
They're all being very nice about this.
We'll speak again.
Alright, Faden, I've got your blood now. Thank you very much. I think I'll have this as well. I'll have that as well. Oh. Looks like Solus. Off we pop. I mean, I would... Are they suspecting that he died willingly to let me commit the ritual, not knowing that he very much didn't volunteer for the role. I mean, maybe he would have. Maybe if I talked to him, that would have been a possibility to like convince him that this is the right time for him and that I should take over. I don't think so, but you never know for sure, I suppose. They are all a bit crazy. It's kind of the whole point. It's crazy how good my voice acting is. Anyways. Oh. You've had a bit of a glow, haven't you? Looking very cool. Alright, let's chuck some blood in. Okay, show off. This is showing off.
Once again has the ritual of accession come full circle. The blood of Théoden has been consumed by Arden Sul's will, and all of Mania welcomes you with open arms. I now declare you Duchess of Mania of the Shivering Isles. May your light shine upon all our happiest days.
Cool.
May Arden Sul enrich your mind and guide your heart.
Oh, butterflies.
You've done it! The ritual is complete, and you've survived! A shame about Théoden, but it's how he would have wanted it to go. Now, on to other...
Wait, I must speak. The ritual must not be completed.
Still?
Syl! You dare interrupt me? Only I interrupt me. Like just then. I'm speaking with someone. We'll talk later. Or not. When is later exactly? Not now, I'm sure of that. Guards! I think Syl forgot how to use the door. Kindly show her out, before I forget myself.
Théoden? Dead? You've done this. It was you all along.
Hold your tongue, little Duchess, or I'll tear it from your mouth.
Replacing Théoden with this outsider? This is how it ends. I should have seen this coming.
Calm yourself, Syl. You're making my teeth itch. You still hold your office? I suggest you see to your duties.
No, I see what's going on. I should have seen it before. You conspire to destroy us all. You're a fool if you think I'll allow this to happen.
Fool? Visionary! Change is in the air, Syl. Breathe it deep. Bathe in its scent. Bottle it up, save some for later.
Order stands at our door. They've taken the fringe. Did you even know? Do you care? And you speak of change.
Change will preserve us. It is the lifeblood of the Isles. It will move mountains. It will mount movements.
No, I can't do this. There has to be a way out. A way to escape.
Then go, Syl. Return to your quarters before I send you back in pieces.
Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll go. The enemy of my enemy. Order's the key. I'll keep them close.
No! Let her go.
This is not over, Mad God. I give myself to Jiggalag. As a priest of order, I'll be safe. Your empire will crumble before the armies of order.
After informing Sheogorath of my victory, Syl, the Duchess of Dementia, became furious. Before she stormed out, she threatened we hadn't heard the last of her. I should continue to speak to Sheogorath to receive my rewards of office. That felt like a very strange turnabout. I understand. Right, first of all, I'm surprised Sheogorath didn't just slaughter her on the spot. You know, I was very not Mad God of him. But she just, like, she's annoyed that I did that. She's annoyed that Théoden's gone, so she's going to turn to order, and she's suddenly declaring herself a priestess of order out of absolutely nowhere. Oh, Syl, what could have been? At least I can see it was Syl. If Thaden did the same, it would have seemed even weirder, I think. It's all very strange, though. We're gonna have to kill her, I think. Unite both sides and take control for myself. We don't need this split economy and split culture anyway. Segregation's bad. Anyways, we'll end it there. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.